There we go. Oh, it says let's rotate. Oh, what the heck? Anybody there? You guys, this has been a mess. No, Lola, nobody here. All right, you guys, I'll give it a couple minutes to see. Oh, there's somebody. Hey. I am so sorry, you guys. I've been trying to figure this out. Look. What a nightmare trying to figure out how to get on YouTube through my MacBook. Hey, guys. Wow. Hello. Greetings from California. All right. You got your suit on? Okay, let me see. Make sure. I was hoping to do this on the MacBook so I could read your comments better, but this is what we got. We'll make it work, right? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try reading. Hi, Andrew. How you doing? Hello, how are you? Hi, Jennifer. I'm good. I was about to throw my computer, to be honest. But I'm better. I'm happy to see you guys. Hi, Katie. London, England. Well, thanks for hanging out. I know you guys said it's, what, midnight over there? It's almost 8 o'clock here. Okay, your messages disappear, so let me click on this. There we go. Okay. Hello from England. Another one. Hi, Andrew. Wow, casual for you. All right, that's good. Comfy is best. Danielle, hello. Oh, hey, Danielle. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. Wow, there's like 3 of you guys from London. Wow, you've done really well. It's nearly 2. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Oh, you guys, I feel so bad. PJ's in bed, ready to fall asleep. Oh no. Well, talk to me, guys. What do you want to talk about? I wish I had longer arms so I wasn't totally in your face right now. We're okay for now. I'm happy to hear that, Danielle. Yeah, I have to figure out how to talk to you guys live on the MacBook because it's ridiculous on the phone. I'm usually awake this time anyway. All right, Andrew. Well, that's a plus. You make me feel a little bit better. We have Lola Bean here. Say hi, Lola. It's actually just me and Lola home right now. The kids are at Pa's house. And Nate's on a snowmobile trip. But hey, if you hear my phone blow up, it's because I have to go pick up Nate and all the other friends. So there was a little bit of a snowmobile accident. Everybody's okay, but they might not be able to drive any further tonight. So I might have to go pick them up. And I really don't want to because I hate driving in the dark. All right, let's see. Katie says, yeah, I was still awake anyway. Just now got into bed. Oh, that sounds good. I should go hop in bed too and just chat with you guys. Stacy, hi, Evan, Lola. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? Your chats disappear on me. Okay, there they are. Katie, how are you doing? I'm doing good. In the middle of taxes and stuff, so that's why I've been kind of late on the videos. How about you guys? How are you doing? Andrew, aw, cutie, Lola. Woof. She knows. She's got a treat sitting here on the table. So she's a good girl. She gets it. How are you guys? Are you healed up from the holidays? Hey, honey, how long are you going to be doing this for? I've got to boot up my laptop to watch this. I don't know, to be honest. It just depends on if I have to leave and go pick up everybody, or if you guys are willing to be bored out of your minds and talk with me. So, it's up to you. This is fantastic, people. How know what it's like and can laugh about it. Yeah, that's true, too, isn't it? I've been crummy. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. I know a lot of times the winter months are harder, you know. But one day at a time. I hope you get feeling better soon. What else we got? Andrew, been doing a lot of sleeping. Oh, I know. You notice how you get in those phases where you're kind of like in a mild flare and you swear you could just sleep for weeks? I've been kind of there myself. or how all of a sudden at night you're just ready to be awake, just stay awake, but once it's daytime, you're ready to go to bed. It's messed up. You guys remembering to stay up on your vitamins, though? Oh, there's 13 of you in here so far. Andrew says, been doing a lot of sleeping. I hope everyone is doing good. Thank you. And Katie says, I'm not too bad. Started a new med. That seems to be helping my energy and mood, but not pain yet. Having half good, bad days. Where'd it go? At the moment, but mostly because I'm doing too much on good days. Yes, Katie. I think that's the hardest part when it comes to chronic illness, is finding that happy medium of not doing too much on your good days and not doing anything at all, though, either. It's hard. But I'm happy so far that you got more energy. Like, that's half the freaking battle, you know? Hopefully it helps with your pain soon. I know some meds can take weeks, sometimes months to work, you know? What else we got here? Andrew said try some photography yesterday. How cool. That's right. You and I have talked about that. I love taking pictures myself. I'm not a photographer by any means, but if you've seen my Instagram, I do like to take some pictures. Andrew, if you're on Instagram, hit me up. Show me some of those pictures. Who knows anything? That sounds good, Katie. What are you on now? Yeah, what is your name? The account name under Who Knows Anything? Because I don't want to say he, she yet. I'm not sure. Danielle says, hope Nate and others are okay. My goodness. They are good. It was nothing big. I'll kind of tell you quickly what happened. Wow, there's 20 spoonies here. 21. Hi, guys. So they were at a stop sign on the snowmobile trail. They were on this trip that's going to take a few hours to get to. And they were at the stop sign and they went to go. And one of our friends didn't see my friend in front of him stop, so he collided into her. So they're trying to get her snowmobile fixed right now so they can continue the trip, but it's not looking so good. So I'm on call right now to go pick him up. Fingers crossed I don't have to. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. But yeah, everybody's okay. Thank God. That's what really matters. Oh, Maddie. Okay. Cool, Maddie. I'm glad to know your name now. Yeah, I fell down. Oh no, I fell down the stairs a couple of weeks ago, and I've been spending too much time on my phone, so my neck is killing me, especially on top of the Fibro, waiting for the laptop to boot up. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys remember when I fell down these stairs. I live in like 100-year-old, exactly 100-year-old house, very old, so the stairs are literally like that. And Xander, my youngest, when he was just a baby, I fell down those stairs with him, but I cupped him really tight and rode my ass all the way down the stairs. But he was okay. I swear to God I broke my tailbone, but he was okay. That's what really mattered. I hope you heal up and feel better really soon. That sucks so bad. Jennifer Moore says, hey, I'm on Instagram. Oh, okay. I have to try to remember that. I don't have a pen here with me. Gunner the dog. Okay. Oh, AC/DC is playing right now. Okay. If I don't remember that, my handle name for Instagram is at Fibromom11. And then hit me up on there and I'll follow you back, okay? Any of you guys, if any of you guys are on Instagram, hit me up and I'll follow you back. Just let me know who you are. It gets to be so many people, I'm not sure. Let's see. Stacy says, does anyone else have major screen time weekly hours? I seem to spend all day on my phone. I think it's a good distraction, Stacy, to be honest. I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody else. It's kind of like when you have people that get stuck in the video games. It's just a way to disconnect from reality a little bit, you know, and distract your mind. God, I wish I had longer arms. I feel like you guys are right. I have to deal with too much of my face. Maddie says, I'm not sure why I used the who knows anything name, to be honest. I'll get around to changing it. It was something you were feeling at the moment. Katie says, I have gabapentin. Didn't do too much, but did help my leg pain a bit. No side effects for me. That's awesome, Katie. I don't know if you've seen my gabapentin video, but that was no good for me. And they say the reason why gabapentin helps many is because it lessens your inflammation. So, and you know, inflammation causes pain. So I'm really happy that's helping you. All right, Andrew, I'm going to try to remember that. Now, Red's told Stacy, yes, I've been too tired to do many things I used to do. Isn't that the truth? Oh, uh-oh. I just got a message. Hold on, you guys. Okay. That was just another friend. Okay, phew. I was worried to hear that I had to go head out. Where was I? I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember where I just let off. My phone is my best mate, right? Thanks, sounds great. I already follow you on Instagram. Oh, cool. All right, Jennifer. Oh, do you go by Jen? Okay, and Danielle, I don't have Instagram. Both have it no more. Oh, that makes me sad, Danielle. I had fun chatting with you on there. Ladybug. Oh, I like that nickname. Ladybug Sarah says, you guys take mega amounts of B vitamins and methylfolate. I'm convinced that fibro is a B vitamin deficiency. It's funny that you say that. I don't know if you guys... Oh, Lord. I don't know if you guys seen my video on vitamin D3 deficiency. But I have to say, since I found out I was really low on it, it's helped so much. Hi, Spoonies. I see some newbies coming in. Just jump in the chat with us. But vitamin D3, where I live in Wisconsin, in the Northwoods, like top of Wisconsin, we don't get the sunshine that we should. And my doctor had told me that that's linked to many chronic illnesses, fibromyalgia and MS, to be the top two, because we need the sunshine, not only for immune system, you know, healing, but also our mood. And since I've been taking it, I've noticed a big change. Knock on wood. I would knock, but I don't want the dog to bark. I haven't gotten sick yet this year, and it's been really bad at school. Nathan got sick, Gracie and Sandra got sick, but I've been okay so far, and that's unheard of. I'm the first to catch everything. So I really think it's doing something. Vitamin B, I'll have to look into that. I don't think I take any of that. Okay, let's see. I'll see if I catch up with you guys. Stacy, oh, she's talking to another one. Andrew is talking to Stacy. Katie says, yes, Evie, I'm weaning it down now, but Deluxitin is the new one. I've seen your videos about. Aw, cool, Katie. That's nice to hear. It's so hard getting off of new meds, or meds that you've been on for a while. The withdrawals, you swear to God you're dying. It's miserable. So you hang in there, and one day at a time, just make sure you're going gradual rather than just cold turkey, because that's the worst. Actually, some meds can cause you to start seizuring if you don't gradually get off of them. I've been clean. Maddie says I've been clean off of tramadol, 1,250 milligrams a day for 11 years. Wow. For just over a year, and my mind is so sharp now. That is crazy, and I'm so happy to hear that. I know tramadol was the one that I was forced off cold turkey from my doctor when I found I was pregnant. I already shared that in the video, so I don't want to bore you guys with that some more. Oh, Liz, hey girl. She says, hi Fibromom, how are you feeling? I'm actually feeling okay right now, thank you. How are you? It's nice to see you. God, you guys, it's been so long since we did a chat. A live chat, anyways. Katie's up, Stacy. Jennifer, no, I go by Gunner the dog, okay? Heavy, hey girl, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. Virgo, Don't hate me if I get your name wrong. Patty, I hope you're doing well. I know last time we chatted you were going through some stuff. Joanne Hart, Heart back. Phil, hi, I've been clean for the last 8 months now because I use a better soap. Katie, I take Oromorph too, trying to find something that can get me off of that. I think that's the biggest struggle, is trying to get off the medications that help, but also have a lot of side effects. So it's like trying to balance the lesser evils, right? Oh, thanks for the likes, you guys. Lola's looking at me over. I don't know if you can see her. Lola. She's looking at me like, Mom, who are you talking to? I'm talking to the spoonies, babe. Yes. She's got her bone in her mouth. Okay. Ladybug says, try B1 200 milligrams 3 times a day. Okay, I'm going to look into that. I should have had some pen and paper by me. Andrew, I take vitamin B complex. Isn't it B12 that's for energy, if I remember right? Liz, yes, we do. It affects our dopamine levels and our endorphins, too. I take zinc, magnesium, lysine, and I don't know how to pronounce that last one. Magnesium. Since having the muscle spasms a lot, since taking that, it's gone down dramatically. It's been a big help. So I think magnesium is a great one. They also claim that it could help you sleep better, too. I wish your comments wouldn't disappear on me, guys. Hey, Spoonies. There's more coming into the chat, you guys. Let's see. Oh, oral morphine. Okay. Thanks for clarifying, Katie. Julie says, spent the weekend in the ER having seizures with coming off. Oh, no. That's the patch I'm on. With coming off after 10 years. Wow, right in pain. Oh, I'm so sorry. How miserable. I've been on that patch for a few years now, and it's so ungodly expensive. It's just under $600 a month. Thank God for insurance, but when we're trying to meet that high deductible, that hurts, which was this month. Well, you hang in there, Julie. I only take extra strength Tylenol, 1 dose in the morning. Mornings are very difficult. Oh, yes. Mornings are the worst. I remember trying to explain to the doctor when I was 18 and it first started for me, like putting my feet down on the floor to take my first step out of bed, I felt like I was stepping into broken glass. Like it was just unbearable. And he didn't understand that. Hi guys, there's more spoonies coming in. Oh, and more likes. You guys are too sweet. All of the B vitamins are for energy and nervous system. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, well, thank you. I will work on getting some more of that. The pain pills can make things worse. Yes, they can. That's true. That's what I mean. Like, every body is different. Not only fibromyalgia itself, but all your symptoms and the severity is going to be different to the next person. That's why I get mad when people compare their illness to another person that's got an illness, because nobody is exactly alike, And that's where you got to balance out to see if it's really going to help you or if it's going to hurt you more. Joanne, Andrew, let's see, where are we at? Andrew, bottles says to help release energy from food and helps reduce tiredness and fatigue. Oh, that would be nice, Andrew. Could definitely use that. The fatigue is the worst, Joanne says, I'm trying to stop gabapentin and Ativan. For so long, it's making me more sick and gives me more pain. Little at a time, Joanne. Like, literally, just gradually go down with your doctor. Some doctors just want you to stop right off the bat, but they don't understand. And like I said, when everybody is different and reacts differently, it's also going to respond differently when you're trying to get rid of a medication out of your body. It takes time for it to get out of you, especially when you've been on it for so long. Gabapentin, that was a tough one for me too. It wasn't as bad as Cymbalta, but it still sucked. Let's see. I make honey. Oh, you make honey, Patty? I did not know that. My recovery and lifestyle journey. New sub here, and it's so great to catch you live. Aw, thank you. Guys, I appreciate your support and your love through every video that I make. I know I don't make as many videos and put them out as often as I would want to, but I always look forward to the comments. I just pause the video and I go right to your comments and I try to respond to everybody, and I just appreciate it. It really makes my day. So thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Carol says, I found gabapentin works for me. Hi from Scotland. Hey, girl. It's late by you, huh? Yeah, Carol, that's just it. Everybody's so different. What works great for you could not work for the next person, vice versa. But I'm really happy you found something that works for you. That's what really matters. And once you can finally find that medication, vitamins, whatever it is you find that helps you feel better, that's gold, because that's the whole point. So I'm very happy it helps you. Some people have really bad symptoms from it. I found it didn't help me at all unless I took something, I don't remember what it was. I took another medication with it. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting rid of my gum. I know how annoying that is, talking to someone chewing on gum. My bad. But, and it didn't seem to help enough to keep on it, because I was just losing gobs of my hair. And it was just miserable. But I'm happy it works for you. That's great. Hi, Spoonies. We got more coming in here. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to ignore some of those messages there. Some trolls in the chat, you guys. Oh, you just had a farm commercial? Oh, really? It just had a commercial? Oh, Lord. Medical honey? Yeah. Liz says, I never took those at all. No gabapentin or other one. They were originally designed for nerve pain from diabetes. That's what I heard, too. But, fibromyalgia has to do with your nerves, so it makes sense why it would help some with it, Katie says, I've read so much about Cymbalta. It's scary, but for me, I had to try, as I've been so desperate for so long. I do dread getting off of it, though. No current plans to, but future pregnancies maybe. Yeah. Cymbalta was the worst for me. I put on a bunch more weight, like I need any more of that, and it made my pain worse. That's when I actually first got diagnosed. That was one of the first medications. I ended up having to quit my job. I was a cook at a nursing home at the time, and I think a waitress too. I don't remember, but that was really hard. I think that's the hardest part. Once you finally get a name for whatever you've been going through, it's like, thank God I'm not crazy. Something is really wrong. And I got a name for it, so now I can figure out how to treat it. And you look up this name, it's like, well, what the hell? There's no answers to fibromyalgia. Like, what is it? And the doctors hardly even know what it is, so what are we supposed to do? So, it's a bit of a nightmare. And then you got the trial and error process, where you find what meds work for you and which don't, and then you got to wait weeks for that first medication. Then you got to then it takes weeks to get it out of your system to try something else. It's miserable. And it's so many people don't understand that, but I hope you guys know that there's so many that do, though, too. You're definitely not alone in it. But Katie, if that's helping you, girl, you go ahead and you stick with that. Patty says, have you tried the new Ajovi? It's a once-a-month shot for migraines. No, I still do the 33 or 30 injections every 3 months for my migraines. I found out what was causing my migraines, so um, it's, what do they call that? Degenerative disc disease. When I go live, I can't edit when I mess up my words. So I'm trying to be careful on not messing up my words here, you guys. So I'm sorry if I do, but yeah, I get 30 injections every 3 months, and degenerative disc disease, that's it. And it's been a blessing, to be honest. It's been so helpful. Um, it was that or surgery, and for surgery, because of the discs, they'd have to go through the front of my throat, and that terrifies me. And I don't want to do that, so I'm going to do these injections. I used to get an average of 18 migraines a month, but I'm down to just a few, and so it's working. But that's good to know. Thank you for sharing, because someone else might be looking. Oh, just follow me. Thanks, Andrew. I'll make sure to follow you back, okay? I'll keep my eyes open for you. Let's see. Liz says the best way to get off pain meds is if you use medical marijuana or CBD. It's been known to be effective in weaning people off pain meds. Yes, I've heard a great things. The only downside is, yeah, CBD is legal. And I did make a video, if you guys have a hard time understanding CBD between marijuana and CBD, what the difference is. So it's all there if you want to watch it, but you got to make sure you got good CBD oil. And you know, since that's been the newest hype, they have a lot of people out there trying to copy it. And it's not good, and it ends up causing issues. Like that time I shared a video about having wicked, vivid nightmares. And unfortunately, medical marijuana is still not legal in Wisconsin. I heard it just passed in Illinois. Let's see. Ladybug says get tested for... That's funny you say that. It is a blood test. If you have it, you will help you understand our pain better. Yes, when I did the... Do you guys remember when I did that ancestry video? Hi, Lola. I think it was Ancestry. Oh, 23andMe. And I did a search, and I found out I had that MTH... I don't remember what it's called. That gene you were just talking about. And I still don't, to be honest, I still don't understand it much, but I seen that. And I kind of wondered it in the first place because Mom died of pancreatic cancer. My dad has leukemia. And I can just go on with family and how sick they are. And Mom had MS, as a lot of you know. So I wondered that if we carried the gene. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Andrew just followed you. Oh, I seen that. Okay, that sucks. Withdrawal can be bad. I'm glad it helped though. Liz, I would recommend talking to the doctors about medical marijuana. Yes, hopefully all the states can be legalized for that soon. Danielle, our Fibro makes our skin hot. Weird skin tingles. Yes. Okay, just hold on, Danielle. Now watch this. Spoonies, well, you guys, comment down below how many of you deal with your skin burning and the tingling and the best way I can describe it, nobody understands me, but I know you guys will, where it feels like someone misted water on your skin, where it feels like a mist of water. Do you know what I mean? But you just watch Danielle. You'll see how many of these guys completely relate to what you're saying. It's definitely not just pain. A lot of people think fibro is just pain, but it's so many different kinds of pains and different skin feelings, and it's just strange all the way around. Katie. Yep, it's so hard, Liz. It is. I've been dealing with it since 2001. That's close to me. Patty, you don't have to smoke medical. They did. Yes, that's right. You can put it under your tongue as a. I can never pronounce it right. Hey, spoonies. We got more spoonies coming in, you guys. A tincture. Tincture. Can never pronounce it right. Kratom. If it's banned in Wisconsin, so I'd have to tell you that I might have tried it in another state, and I do believe that does help with pain. I talked to other spoonies that live in legal states, and they found it very helpful and undetectable. But I'll just change the subject real quick there. Our doctors still don't like the word medical marijuana. So it's back to meeting a street dealer for me. I know exactly what you mean. I have a good spoonie friend. I went legal in her state, in California. I don't know, a few of you might remember Danny, but I haven't talked to her in a long time, but I consider her a really good friend yet. And it is legal in California, and she went to go talk to her doctor about it, and right away, oh, if I find marijuana in your bloodstream, I'm going to kick you off of all your medications, and a total peckerhead about it, and not supportive whatsoever. But these people don't understand what it is. We want to try to be healthy. You know, we don't want all this pharmaceutical crap in us, but at the same time, some of us don't have a choice. We're just doing what we can to function, to try to be a normal human being, you know what I mean? So it's frustrating. It's great when it's legal, but you gotta find that doctor that gets it. Now that I just went on a little tangent. Yeah, see, yes, the skin thing is real. Ladybug, I have to wear really soft clothes because my skin will hurt if I don't. Ain't that the truth? Yes. Oh, this, what do they call that? You guys, when something on your skin, even a soft touch, say even a shirt rubbing against your shirt, or your shirt rubbing against your skin so softly, it could still hurt. Eldenia? Is that the name of it? I think that might be it. But yeah, that's really common. Not everybody with fibro has it, but quite a few. Alright, let's see what else. And now I'm going to do frogs have breasts? I don't know, you guys. Do frogs have boobs? I don't think so. Never thought about it. Just my clothes hurt. Yeah, Carol. See, Danielle, there's quite a few people. They completely understand. Carol says, yes, definitely sweats at night. Hot and cold. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, it feels like menopause. Well, I don't know what menopause is, but that's what I would picture it to feel like. Danielle, more like crawling sensation. Yeah, like bugs crawling on your skin. Yes, I completely get you there, Danielle. Yes, skin is on fire. It is like sandpaper has rubbed me raw and vinegar is being sprayed on. That is a great description right there. The best way I've actually described it to Nathan, my husband, was it's like I was riding my four-wheeler and I fell off of it and I got road rash all across my back. And then you go up to touch that. That's how I describe it to him. Hopefully me holding the phone, you guys, isn't making you sick. Motion sickness here. Skin sensations are one thing. Several spinal fluid leaks. Oh, really? I did not know that. Wow. Andrew says, anyone get uncontrolled leg and foot twitching? Oh my God, yes, Andrew. Especially if I love to walk, and whenever I go for a walk, and I hate it because those that don't have fibro don't understand. They just say, oh, it's because your legs aren't worth it. My ass, my legs are worth it, are used to all the walking. But when whenever I go for a walk, they just start twitching like mad, and you can actually see it sometimes. Sometimes you can't when they're too deep. But even when I was getting my tattoo on my leg, this was years ago. Geez, like 8 years ago. My foot started bouncing off of the floor like tremors, like when Mom had MS. It's just strange. All right, where's... All right, you guys, I'm just catching up here to see. I was told to take vitamin D. Yes, Carol, vitamin D will help, and magnesium. Okay, where were we here? It's so nice to have all you guys here yakking with me. Anyone? Okay, Kimmy says, I prefer the CBD, but it's so expensive. It is, Kimmy. This is even pricey, but the best one I could tell you about, if you were to take it every day, it's $50 and it'll last you a solid month. But that's only if you are taking it. If you split it, of course, it'll only be half of that, okay? So yeah, that is pricier, but if it's... You gotta figure out if it's worth it for you. I know it's so hard. The stuff that's better for you and can help you out, they're usually so damn expensive. It makes no sense to me. But then again, you know, those pharmaceutical companies will be out of their money. Doctors are out of their money. Your makeup looks really beautiful, by the way, like a sunset on your lights. Aw, thank you. Can you see it all right? It was actually a real mess today. Since everybody's gone and I'm the only one that's home besides Lola Bean, I've been cleaning the storage room. What a nightmare. And then I seen the time, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to hurt the Spoonie's eyes any more than I can, or than I need to. So I thought, well, I'll throw a face on real quick and come say hi. But thank you for noticing. I like to play in makeup sometimes. Even when I feel crappy, sometimes if I play in makeup, it can actually help me feel a little bit better. Okay, where are we at here? Liz says, help moisturize your skin with pure oils. You have to still... Yes, coconut oil. I have a big jar sitting on the counter right behind you. Well, behind my phone. And coconut oil, I love that stuff. It's got to be the cold pressed kind though, so you know it's all natural. But yeah, that's a big help. And you can use it for many things. I think I even made a video on that. You guys realize there's over 300 videos on YouTube? I seen that not too long ago. I'm like, holy cow, I didn't realize I had that many videos up there. Lisa says, I've been doing medical marijuana, but doctors still have me on Avexar, Prozac, and Ativan, but I'm tired of this. Oh, yeah, it's a real struggle, Lisa. I'm glad your doctor at least lets you try medical marijuana, at least. But I know, if I said yes to every pill the doctor wanted me to take, I'd have to be on a handful right now a day. And that's no joke. Literally breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I still am not on my anxiety or ADHD meds. I'm trying my best not to be on any of that right now. But one day at a time, like everything else, right? Okay. Where are we at? Okay, Katie, we need it legal here. Yeah, in Wisconsin too. They sell some now, but it's such a low percentage. It does nothing. I'd smoke it, but I don't actually like it at all. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. Or the edibles, but it's so expensive. It's like you get so excited to hear it's finally legal, but then it's so damn expensive. Like, how are you supposed to afford it, you know? I get jumping legs. See, Patty gets that too. Ladybug, didn't know there is a name for that. Apparently dark chocolate improves intelligence. Here, have a piece on me. I will need a lot of dark chocolate if that's true. A lot. Liz, the best thing to do is to keep yourself in your mind busy, move around the best way possible, but just moving around. My house keeps me busy, otherwise nothing gets done. Isn't that the truth? I'm always moving, always doing something, except for now. I used to be really bad in the beginning when I was first diagnosed. Geez, how long ago was that? 13? Maybe 13 years ago? Um, but I thought I hurt so bad that if I got up and moved, that I'm just going to hurt even more. And then later, once I forced myself to move more often, I found that I actually felt better. But then again, you also got to make sure you don't overdo it, because then you're back to square one again. It's all about finding that happy medium, which everybody's different, you know. Joanne, worse than menopause. Oh, Lord. Restless legs are a nightmare. Oh, no joke. I don't really deal with restless legs so much. It's more of the tremors, they call it, or muscle spasms. Nathan, he's a really healthy guy. He just has a bad back, and he deals with that restless leg, and it's like he'll be laying in bed, and you just feel his legs bouncing around, and he's like, man, I feel like I just gotta get up and move. So glad I don't deal with that. I couldn't imagine that on top of the fibro crap. The insurance companies, known as Obama, insist you die a painful death if you have marijuana urine. Yeah, no joke. Ain't that the truth? I wish I could like your comments, you guys. Oh, wow, more. Thanks for all the likes, you guys. Joanne says, yes, restlessness legs. Ladybug is talking to Carol. Kimmy says, yes, restless legs are horrible. Music hit. Kratom isn't the safest route, and I wouldn't recommend it. I know someone that did Kratom, and she ended up in the psych ward because it made her trip really bad. It was scary. Yikes. That is scary. I never heard of that. Now, I heard it was banned in Wisconsin because it actually helped people get off of pain opiates or opiate medication and heroin. Yes, Lola, I'm right here, Bean. And, well, here someone would do the kratom, and then they do their heroin, end up killing them. And this has happened to 3 people, I believe. Don't mark my words, you guys. I'm not 100% sure. And so the mixture between the two killed them. So that's so hard. It's like anything else. You got to make sure what you're buying is good. You got to make sure to do your research and make sure everything is legit. But so many of these companies, they feed off of us being so desperate of finally finding relief, you know? And they make so much money off of that. Like all those, have you guys seen all those stupid fibro vitamin BS? It's ridiculous how much is out there. This will cure fibromyalgia. No, if there was a cure, we'd be the first to know before anybody else. Oh, does that drive me nuts? And you know, now that our YouTube family here is growing, I get so many emails from these companies with these cures for fibro. It's ridiculous. And I always make sure to email them back that I'm not interested, because if there was a cure, we would know first. They want me to show you guys these vitamins and give great reviews, but I'm not interested unless it's the real deal. You know what I mean? I'm not going to share something with you guys that I don't stand 110% next to, you know? But that's what the companies do. They know so many people are they're so desperate to find some relief. So they just come up with the next gimmick and run with it. All right, let me see what else you guys are saying here. Let's see. Just a second, you guys. I'm trying to catch up here. Where are we? We were just right about the kratom. Okay, so I find it. Oh boy, I think I'm a little behind you guys. Kratom isn't. Okay, there it is. Nancy, who has uncontrolled sweating, especially in summer. Okay, how many of you have uncontrolled sweating, especially in summer? I don't think I really do, to be honest, but we'll see if anybody else does. Liz says Fibro has over 200 symptoms related to it. I studied the book, The Fibro Advocate, written by a fibromyalgia patient who is also a doctor. Oh, I think I might have heard of that. I went to look it up again and I couldn't remember. I might have to find that. Yeah, I made a video sharing the 200 symptoms. And it was, of course, a miserable video to make because you guys know the longer I talk, the more I stumble over my words, and it's just a pain to watch, let alone do. And boy, did I get some nasty comments on that video. But yeah, I think that's why so many people don't believe it, because it's such a big amount of symptoms. All right, Ladybug, not anymore. Danielle, calf spasms. Yes, those suck. Oh, hi, girl. Thanks for joining us. Carol says, talking to Ladybug. Kimmy says, I also have Reynolds, and I can never say that word, and my hands and feet feel like they're on fire. Yes, that's where your hands are like purple, but the tips are white, right? Joanne says, Liz, I think I almost have 200. Lisa says, sensory overload too, and nobody understands. I'm extremely sad that this happened to me because this is not me. I'm 52 and I don't know how much more I can take. Lisa, I promise you, you are definitely not alone in that. There's so many people I talk to. I don't talk about it often, but I get a lot of private messages. I got a lot of emails. Some spoonies that have reached out, I've called them and talked to them over the phone. It's hard. It's hard as hell, and no human deserves to go through this hell. They don't. So, dealing with all the symptoms and the people misunderstanding you, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. But just know that we're here, okay? Whenever you need someone to chat with, to give you that reminder that you're not alone. And it's hard. It's hard as hell, but you're doing it one day at a time. Lola will not leave me alone. I made sure to bring her out to go potty before I got on here. So that's not it. What is your deal, Bean? She loves to be loved. All right, let's see what else we got here. I should have put some chapstick on before I got on here. There's no cure. If they don't know how you get it or what is causing it, then they can't cure it. Exactly. See? I wish I could highlight your comment right now. Lisa, sorry for your loss. I've lost my... Oh no, someone lost somebody? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Oh, and that plays a big role, too, on your body. When something terribly bad has happened, you lost a loved one. Well, look at me when I lost Ma. It feels like you're dying from the inside out. It's horrible. Katie says, I have such bad sweats. One of the worst symptoms for me, as it's so uncomfortable and can make my skin sore. Oh boy, really, Katie? It's that bad, huh? I don't deal with that, so I wouldn't understand that, but that would be horrible. Kratom is dangerous. We've been watching you, Evie, for 4 years now. Wow, 4 years? That's crazy. Well, thank you. I know you've been showing love and support for a long time, but I didn't realize 4 years. Dang. Always had bad sweats. My nickname as a child was Sweaty Betty. Oh, Lord. So there's actually a few of you that deal with that crap. Let's see, there's 30 of you guys in here right now. And so far that's been 3. 10% of you right now that complain about bad sweating. Oh, I guess I didn't know that was an issue for those with fibro. Um, who knows anything? Daniela, that sounds crazy, right? Liz, are you speaking from experience? Maddie says we are. That's school for you. Without proper research, it's always a risk. Yes, the fake fibro vitamins, see them all the time. Oh, is it annoying? Hi, Matthew. Matthew says, I'm from New York. Heroin destroyed my life. I lost the love of my life to it. As I said before, you mostly likely saw her on MTV. Well, I'm sorry, Matthew, and I hope you're able to be clean now and live your best life as where you are today. I know it's so hard to not live in the past, but I hope things get better for you. Okay, wet hair while sleeping, this can end your life. Lisa, sorry, Matthew, it's difficult losing a loved one. Sorry to hear that. We were 23 years old, Fibro now 51 years. Ugh, yeah, miserable. True, you're a good chick. Thank you. Opiate crisis lying politicians deserve. Oh, no shit. Although, I know what you mean when it comes to Congress, and, I don't get into politicians, because, oh, Lord, I'd really have some hate comments. But, I understand what you mean. I couldn't wish this hell on anybody, though. I really couldn't. I couldn't live with myself to wish it on someone, but I understand exactly where you're coming from. Maddie says I was 17, now 43. Okay. I was 18 when I finally started seeing the doctor for it, so I don't know exactly when it started for me, to be honest. This says herbal. Yes, I am. Kimmy, it really bothers me that I can't keep up with the housework anymore. Oh, girl, I gave up. Should I really go around the house and show you? Oh, that housework. It's never ending, and you know what? It never will be. When I have the kids' toys all over the house and dirty dishes, I just try to remind myself, we got food in the house, we got happy children. It's... I had to give up on that. I used to have a real bad issue with OCD stuff, and with things being a certain way, not with the cleanliness, because that's not what all the OCD has to do, but I had to learn real quick that sometimes it is what it is. But I completely understand. The house is just destroyed right now, but we can only do what we can do. I find that there's just a big difference between messy and filthy. Messy, where you got toys, you got some crap all over the place, but filth is different. That's where you got food and dirty dishes spread all over the house. Yeah, that one's worse. Hi, Spoonies. There's more coming in. Oh, 20 likes already. Wow, you guys. Okay, where are we at, you guys? It really bothers me. Okay, Joanne, I just lost my husband of cancer. He died 2 months ago after he found out he suffers so much. Oh, Joanne, I am so sorry. If I could just reach through the phone and give you a hug, I would. I don't know if you were around on my channel when I lost Ma, but that is so hard. I was right with her 11 days after she was diagnosed. She passed away, and just minutes before she passed away, she called out my name. And I had a really bad ear infection at the time, so I went in another room because I was trying not to let her see how upset I was. And yep, those times still haunt me today. So I am so sorry. No one deserves. I don't think we're wired to deal with death, to be honest. It's the worst thing we can go through. So I send a big hug your way. And I'm not going to tell you time heals everything, because I don't believe so. But you just eventually finally find a way to kind of deal with it. Maya, I hope I'm saying your name, Maya. It's gotta be Maya. Does it bother others that people say at least you don't have cancer? Oh my God. Oh. This is live, so I gotta be careful what I'm saying. Yes, Maya. Not because I would never, ever, ever compare to cancer, but just the comparison altogether. We shouldn't compare anything. No diagnosis at all. And that's what the next video is. You guys will see when I upload it. It's just taking me a while because it really pissed me off. But someone twisted my words around and said I was claiming that fibromyalgia was worse than cancer. I would never, ever say that. Mom died of it. Dad almost died of it. Luckily, he's okay right now. But I would never compare anything. Don't compare anything. And what for? Oh, I'm sicker than you are? Is that what we're supposed to do here? Like it's some sick game, you know? It's just, yeah, that I can't stand hearing that from people. Matthew, thank you, my friend. You are so welcome, Matthew. Liz says yes, she has written 2 versions. Samantha, me too. Me too, Kimmy. Oh, see, Kimmy, there was another person. Just wondering, I've used Kratom for years and never had any problems. That's great. You know, like I told you before, all Kratom is not equal the same. There are kinds out there just like marijuana, just like CBD. They're not created equally. You got to be careful with that. I personally wouldn't say that all Kratom is bad. That's me though. But it also depends on what medications you're on, dosages, and how much of Kratom you're taking. If it's good Kratom, there's so much that goes into it. It's not easy just to give you a quick answer. I hope that makes sense. Well, you've been taking it for a while, so it must be helping you, and that's awesome. Oh, for some reason, Fibromom is lit up in red from Ladybug. I've never seen that before. She says if you have, I always call it the mother effer gene because that's what it looks like, don't it? MTHFR. Don't eat folic acid. Take methylfolate. Emerald's labs make it a good B complex. It was doubling the daily amount. It works. Oh, I gotta remember this. I wonder if I could screenshot this, you guys. I'm not sure if I can. Should I try? I'm not gonna try because I don't want to somehow lose you guys. Okay, if you don't eat folic acid. Okay, thank you, Sarah. I'm gonna look into that, okay? I just gotta remember folic acid. Liz, yes, it is. I'm in the Fibro world since 2001. Reynolds got them too. I have that too, old relative. Oh, boy. Kimmy, oh, yes, Maya, I hear that too, especially since Mom died of cancer. Thank you, hon. Clean 10 years. All right. Do you hear that, guys? Matthew's been clean for 10 years. That is freaking awesome. Good for you. You keep that up. And I'm sure there's many people that you could help too. That is great. Herbal says, I found vitamin D to help exceptionally well for muscle pain. Yes, that's what I was telling you guys in that vitamin D3 video. I swear by vitamin D3. I mean, it's not going to cure you, but it's going to help. Katie says, pregnancy was the best relief for me. I was able to be active a good few hours every day. Unfortunately, I had my son early, though. The trauma with all that made it come back pretty... Oh, man. Katie, you know what's crazy? I don't know how many of you... Sorry, guys, I got to switch arms for a second. I don't know how many of you know this, but you got your baby? She's got her baby. You want to see? You got your baby? Can I see? Where's your baby? Lola, let me see your baby. Oh, you got your duck, baby duck. Okay, so I found this out the hard way too when I first became pregnant with Fibro. So that's actually when my symptoms came back, when they started being severe was after I had Gracie. She's 9 now. Before, it was all in my legs and only in my legs. But after giving birth to her, that's when everything went to hell. But anyways, 1/3 of people that end up pregnant with fibromyalgia, they will feel better than like it's gone. Another third will be about the same, and then the other third will be a lot worse. And of course, I had to be the third that was a lot worse. That was miserable. I was in bed crying and felt like I was dying. Well, that's because I was going through those withdrawals though too. After that was better. But yeah, it's so crazy how it's different. And some people, like Katie, you're okay, and then as soon after baby, all of a sudden it comes back again. A monster, that's what I call it, the fibro monster. Casper, hey Casper, thanks for coming and joining us. Maddie says numbness is getting worse. LOL. Sometimes it's funny how numb you feel. Yeah, yeah. Liz, I've been there many times. Lisa, you're not alone. Casper says, how are you? Hey, Casper, I'm good. How are you doing? Just talking with all you guys have cheered my night up. I love to talk. I love talking with you guys. Ladybug, normal multivitamins gave me abdominal pain, and I didn't know why. I found out I'm going to call it the mother effer gene from the worker at the vitamin shop and not my doctor, which makes me angry. Ain't that the truth? But you know, these doctors get like 15-minute lectures of the illnesses we go through. That's why I get so mad when they are so quick to judge. They don't understand a thing, most of them. There are a few good doctors out there, but majority of them, they don't have a clue. Holy cow, you guys, we've been on here over an hour already? Wow, it does not feel that long. I'm happy you made it, Casper. That's awesome. We had some issues on the MacBook. See? Trying to set it up there so I could read your comments better and not have to deal with a shaky image. But this is what we had to settle with. YouTube has made changes since the last time I went live. And geez, the last time I went live, I maybe had 1,200, 1,500 spoonies. But we're getting up there, you guys. I think we're just about to hit 7,000 of you. Isn't that something? Gotta do a giveaway. I really do. I've been wanting to for the longest time. I just gotta get to it. All right. Matthew says, well, I subscribe to you. Awesome. Thanks, Matthew. I'll try to remember to look for your name, and when I see you, I'll follow you back too, okay? Joanne, I still have OCD stuff. I get exhausted. Yes, mentally overly exhausted. Yeah. You guys don't know this about me, but something that really is kind of embarrassing. I shouldn't really share. But one of the rituals that I would do was having to click the light switch on and off so many times. And it's weird. It's because it's something in your mind that tells you you have to do this thing. If you don't, something's going to be wrong. It doesn't feel right until you do. That's the best way I can describe it. There's still little things that I struggle with today, but I've gotten a lot better. A lot better. It takes a lot of work. A lot of mental work. But my mother was very OCD. Certain things, like her lighter, they always had to have sticker up. Just the littlest weird things. And I don't know if it's just something that I caught on to from a young age. I don't know. I have no idea. Kimmy says, me too. Having fibro and OCD is a miserable thing. Yeah, it is. Fibro alone is a B, you know. Mix anything else in there, which 80% of you with fibro are dealing with something else on top of that. It could be anything from Crohn's, OCD, ADHD, IBS. The hand thing, I'm sorry, Liz, I can't remember what that's called. Reynolds? Is it Reynolds syndrome? Rheumatoid arthritis, MS. I could go on for days. Hey, Spoonies. Some more that came in. Danielle, we use paper plates and bowls. It's easier for us. That's understandable. Sometimes you just gotta find easier shortcuts just to make life a little bit easier, you know? Joanne, thank you. Oh no, that's sad. 21 with me. Oh, you were 21, okay. Andrew, I was talking to Joanne. Yes, I get OCD stuff, light switches, water taps, and door locks. Can take ages. Andrew, I can't tell you what a relief it is to hear that. For the longest time, I thought I was the only weirdo when it came to light switches. The one thing I can't, I shouldn't tell you guys this in case you ever catch it in a video, but one thing that's always bothered me and I cannot change, I'm sure I could eventually, but it's the worst, is like, you know when you're getting some water from the sink or something and your hand gets wet? I cannot deal with the feeling of only one hand being wet. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I have to get my other hand wet too. I know it sounds dumb. Okay, let's just pass it like I didn't say it, okay? All right. All right, where else are we? Okay, guys, I'm just trying to see to catch up. Kimmy says, my animal keeps me sane. Yes. Yes. Before Mom passed away, when she really couldn't even, because she was walking with her walker, because she had that drop foot really bad from MS. So having a dog was not so great on her. I gave her my bird. I love cockatiels. And I gave her my bird because it sounds stupid, but you can connect with a bird just like you can with a dog, believe it or not. And she did. It worked out for the longest time. And it was something that she was able and capable of dealing with. So I know there's some of you out there that can't handle a dog, sometimes not even a cat. So think about a bird. Just having a living creature with you, even when you're stuck inside most days, it can help you out a lot. Liz, people tend to exaggerate. Oh, shoot, I'm not sure what you're talking about with there, Liz. We've talked about so much stuff. Exaggerate. Like it's a competition. I hate that. Oh, for sure. Okay, I got what you're saying. That is so true. Steven, you're not alone. You have us, bro. Yes. So right, Maddie. Matthew, my girlfriend, fiance, asked me to the prom in high school. I threw up in the bathroom. She was so beautiful, the prettiest girl in my school. She's the one I spoke of earlier. Aw. Yeah. Well, Matthew, look at you now, though. You know? And maybe that bit of a hard time kind of helped you to make better choices. I don't know. I'm not you, but I'm glad where you are now today. I mean, 10 years, that is fantastic. Lisa says, sometimes I don't know if I need a doctor or if it's just some kind of weird thing from my fibromyalgia. Ain't that the truth? Like some of the symptoms you get, it's like, okay, am I in a flare? Did I forget to take my meds? Or is this something else? I know. I bet many can agree with you. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like chest pains, there's a word for it. No barking, Lola. You be good girl. But seriously, have you guys had it? I know some of you have, where it feels like you're, it's worse than a panic attack. It's like, what's the word? It's like you're having a heart attack. You just get this tightness like you can't breathe and you have to lay down right now and you're trying to take deep breaths. There's a name for it, but it's actually common in those with fibro. I was very relieved when I seen that because that was so scary when that was going on. I didn't know what it was. Sometimes, okay, Danielle, Steven, you're not alone here, okay? Liz, oh, my brother's messaging me. You guys, I'm gonna go visit my brother. I'm very, very excited about it next weekend. Haven't seen him in so long. My oldest brother. He's got 7 rugrats. And, Adriana, the third oldest, she said her one wish was that we would see her on her birthday. We haven't seen them guys in a while. So to hear that, it's like, we have to go. They live far away, but it's going to be definitely worth it. Liz says, Fibro causes conflicts with our bodies all the time. Ain't that the truth? Kimmy, I had a doctor tell me he was going to be my worst nightmare. I told him I have enough of those on my own. I sure wasn't going to pay for one. I never went. Good for you. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I kind of talked to myself. She said, I had a doctor tell me he was going to be my worst nightmare. I told him I have enough of those on my own. I sure wasn't going to pay for one. I never went back to that doctor. Good for you, Kimmy. Ugh. Or you get those doctors that say you just need to lose weight and it'll all go away. You know how many thin people out there that have fibromyalgia? I have a friend that was totally vegan that cured her fibromyalgia, all right. Ignorant and stupidity. That's what that is. Good for you. I'm happy you said that. Liz, Kimmy, you should have reported that doctor. Yes, I hope you did, Kimmy. And I don't think there's a big time limit on there, is there, to report a doctor? Steven. Hi, Steven. Yeah, fair enough with you guys, but when my family and work look at me like I'm stupid, you feel like there's no way out. Oh, Steven, best believe you are not alone in that either, I swear. It's amazing how many of your loved ones, close friends, family, when you tell them you have fibromyalgia, everything changes from there. All of a sudden you're an addict, just looking for your next fix, or you're searching for attention, or it's not that bad, or so many different things. And you know, I honestly believe it could be harder on a man. And I say that because I think so many men are raised to believe that they got to be the tough guy. That's why I think that there's actually more men with fibro than what the statistics say, because they're just trying to tough it out. And I don't mean that in a mean kind of way at all. That's just how I feel. I hope that makes sense. Lisa, Evie, I completely understand. True, it's like fibro is constantly pissed off at your body. Yeah, no joke. Like you're being punished. Andrew, Evie, yes, light switches, water taps, and door locks takes me ages. Check again. Yeah, no joke. Irritating. So irritating. And so hard to cut that habit. Kimmy, Liz, I sent a letter to the company but never got a response. Well, I'm glad you still sent it, Kimmy. That's what really matters. My fibro symptoms started since my earlier years, but after my C-section, it all started becoming like a volcano. Yeah, that was like after I had Gracie, my first kiddo. Matthew, we all have OCD in some way. You know, I believe that too. Like anxiety too. I believe, and that's not to, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, guys. It was there, it's gone now. But yeah, I believe everybody has at least a little tiny bit of it too. I do. Okay. Alright, you guys, I'm just catching up here. Where are we? Oh boy, I better get catching up. Okay, I'll try to be a little faster, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Maddie says, Stephen, I felt that way for years, and one day I realized one thing: live your life. Exactly, exactly, Maddie. And you know, Maddie doesn't mean that in a cruel way either. It just one day it finally just clicks, and I hope that day comes for you soon. Liz, Kimmy, you have to. Okay, Justina, hey girl, hello. Hope I didn't miss much. Now when I'm done on live here, the video is going to be up for you guys, so you can always start from the beginning. I think if you pause the video right now and you get all the way to the front or the top of the video, beginning of the video. Oh my God, see, I'm messing up my words already. Then you can watch all the way through. So no worries. But thanks for joining us. It's nice to see you. I'm surprised I'm not boring the hell out of all of you guys yet. Unless you guys are sleeping. We'll see. Okay, I'm glad to catch you live. Me too, Liz. I always have fun time reading your comments. So it's really nice. And you always leave pretty informative messages. So I appreciate that. Lisa, I've realized a lot of my problems started in my early childhood. You know, although there's not 100% reason or cause of fibro yet, not set in stone anyways, they believe that some kind of childhood trauma started it. Rather that's physical or emotional. That's what I've read. They don't know for sure 100%, but that's what they believe. Liz, it was a few years ago. Matthew, not being disrespectful. Not being disrespectful. Your blue eyes, your background. Blue eyes, background. I'm sorry, Matthew. I don't know what you mean. Can you clarify? I have a bright light right here, so you guys can see me, because I'm known for really bad lighting and bad audio. But I got a new phone, and I got that. But I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry. I'm holding my phone, and I wish I had super long arms, or stay like this, so I'm not right in your face. Oh, you're talking about the thumbnail. Okay, so when you go live in a video, it says, get ready for your screenshot. A thumbnail is the first picture you see to click on the video. It'll say 3, 2, 1, it snaps a picture, and it was close up for some reason. So I have no idea what that was about. I'm like, whatever, just want to get on live and talk with you guys. So that's what that was about. I hope I answered your question. Okay. Oh, someone's going to bed. Where is it? Oh, Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Thank you so much for joining us. It was nice chatting. I appreciate it. And I hope to talk to you soon. Get some good sleep. Good night. Shoot, where are we, guys? I think I skipped a little bit. Oh, Maddie. Bye, Maddie. You have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Oh, wow. It's after 9 here already. Dang. Maya, physical therapy helps so much to those who just asked. Oh, yeah. I used to go to physical therapy, too. Right? Who knows anything? Sleep as well as pause. Good night. Okay, do any... Okay, this is from Justina. I hope I'm saying that name right. Do any of you have the ringing in the ears, dizzies out of nowhere? Don't know if it's my fibro or my degenerative disc disease with stenosis. Also, did anyone get the MS hug? MS hug? What is that? I'm not sure what the MS hug is. See, that's the issue. Ringing in the ears can come from many things. I've had ringing in my ears forever. Let me check that, you guys. Hopefully it's good news. Okay. All good. Phew. Hopefully that wasn't too loud on your end. I was deaf until I was about 4 or 5 years old. I had 7 surgeries done, and after that I could finally hear, but I have a lot of scar tissue in my ears now. So I always have ringing in my ears. So I couldn't tell you from that. Dizziness, that used to be a really bad issue with vertigo. It was actually an ambulance call at one time. But I have heard of a lot of spoonies. I've talked with a lot of spoonies that do deal with dizziness more than ringing in the ears. I hope that helps somehow. Kimmy says, Liz, I understand about being judged. My sister treated me the worst, so we don't speak and don't need the negativity. I'm sorry, Kimmy. That's so sucky, especially when it's supposed to be a loved one that just doesn't even try to understand. Nobody asked for this hell. Nobody wants to deal with this, you know? But I'm glad you decided to cut that out, because I know it comes to a point where you gotta decide to deal with it or not. And you know what? Sometimes it just ain't worth it. Joanne says good night. Oh, okay, we said good night. Danielle, men get fibro too. Just learned it recently. Yes. So many don't even know that, Danielle. It's crazy. So many people think it's a middle-aged white woman that gets diagnosed. No, all races, all ages, all sizes, all everything. It doesn't matter. Fibro Monster does not discriminate. I guess us men are expected to suck it up and deal with it. Exactly. That's what I mean. And that's not right either. You're human. Just because you got an extra muscle between your legs doesn't mean that you're less than, or that you're supposed to tough it up, you know? Pain is pain. Liz, I miss my oldest brother. He passed away. Oh. Matthew says, was raised that way. My grandfathers, my uncles, I fought in 2 wars, was diagnosed with PTSD. I just call it life. Ugh, that's a lot of hell to go through. Kimmy says, so sorry. I do get ear ringing and dizzy too from Lisa. Stay strong, everyone, and peace to you. Good night. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. It was nice chatting with you. I love your comments. I love reading your comments in every video. So you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's super late. I hope to catch up more lives. Yeah, Samantha, if you guys want more lives, I will definitely try to do more. Just let me know when you'd like to do them. I don't know, you guys. We're running a little late. Should we start hanging up here? We'll give it a couple minutes. Danielle, it's physical, not mental, doctors say. Not true. Ain't that the truth? It affects you in every way. Liz says, yes, once I was diagnosed, no one was available to help me for crap. I used to be the one who treated us on a girls' night out, but once I lost my job, my health, my whole ability to live, gone. Yeah, isn't that ridiculous? You truly find out who your true friends are. You really do. I can count on one hand the close people to me. All right, I've lost a lot myself too, but it goes to show me they weren't the true friends to begin with, right? You are such a wonderful, strong woman. Aw, thanks, Lisa. I don't know about strong. I'll take the compliment, thank you. I'm not good at compliments. Kimmy says, Liz, I understand exactly how I feel. I lost my career and most of my friends. Yeah, it's so sad. You guys, you wouldn't believe how many spoonies I've talked to. They've been doctors, nurses, what do you call them? Oh my Lord. Like athletes, so many different backgrounds and careers that had to stop because of it. And it's heartbreaking. That's what makes me so upset when people don't believe in the illness, because no one wants to give up everything they have to play sick. You know what I mean? That just doesn't make no sense to me. But no one's gonna really understand it unless they deal with it. You bet they don't know the cause. They also don't know how to turn on the MRI to DE. What do you mean there? The MRI to DE. I'm not sure. You have to let me know. Sorry. Herbal, I think spinal stenosis and muscle tension in the neck also contributes to tinnitus. Yeah, yeah, they believe the tightness in the muscles. That's what the doctor first thought with my left hand to my elbow. I had to like relearn how to write again. But it must be the discs in my neck, come to find out. But I heard that could actually happen. That's why hot baths and deep tissue massages really help that stuff. Jen says, yeah, I made it still here. Hey, Jen, glad you can make it. I'm going to close it up in a couple minutes here. I feel bad. These guys have been here listening to me mumble for almost an hour and a half now. How are you doing? Ooh, 3:14 a.m. in the UK, Stephen? Man, you are a toughie. Are your eyes like this right about now? Don't worry, I'll hang up soon. If you're tired, you go ahead and go crash. It's 8:14 where I am in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, wow. So you're an hour behind me. Oh, that's crazy. I recently found out Arizona doesn't have, oh, I hate when we have that. The hour change. What do they call that, you guys? Daylight savings time? Oh, I can't stand that. It messes the whole routine up with the kids and everything. It takes a good week for them to get out of their crabbiness and to a normal schedule again. I wish we just didn't have to deal with it altogether. Told Nate we should move to Arizona for that. Alright, you guys. Thanks, all. Appreciate having a rough night, or I would be chatting more. Have fibro, CBD, anxiety, fog from fibro, and it's bad. Can't think. I'll remember. Oh, girl, I promise you, you're not alone there. I bet you 90% of these guys here, even listening right now, they can completely relate. It's hard as hell. But one day at a time, that's the only thing we can really do, you know? I'm glad you're here. That's awesome. Can we good night, Liz? Oh, Liz, you're going to take off? Alrighty. Well, thanks so much for chatting with us. It was really nice to talk with you. And I hope you have a good night. Get some good sleep. Good night, Kimmy. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Lisa, I do not. Okay. Hey, it's your cousin, Sean. Just dropping by to say hello. Hey, how you doing? Oh, that's funny. Kimmy, good night. Big thanks, Evie. It's been nice hanging out. It's 3:20 here. Oh, my wife and I make YouTube videos on chronic illness too. Oh, I'm gonna have to look you up and try to give people ideas on how to make life simpler. Hey, make sure I will check out your channel if I can just remember your name. I don't have pen and paper on me, but if you want to hit me up on Instagram, I'll check you out and I'll give you a follow, okay? Be more than happy to check it out. But you have a good night. 3:20 a.m. You better get some sleep. Steven, I crash all the time. No routine anymore. Ain't that the truth? Oh, I know. Like middle of the day, you're ready for a nap. I hear ya. Liz, good night. Jen, I'm hanging in there. How are you doing, Evie? I'm glad you're hanging in there, Jen. I'm doing. Today was actually a pretty good day. It's been a little tough with the cold weather. Good old Wisconsin weather. But I'm so looking forward to spring. And I cannot wait to start magnet fishing and metal detecting. So, spring can come now. Good night, Evie. Oh, good night, Danielle. You have a good night. Thanks so much for coming out. We'll see you later. Give your sister a hug for me. Give a hug to you too. Forget the MRI. Get a sacral EMG. Have explained what's going on in the sacral. Huh, I have no idea about that. I've never heard of that. Liz, I agree. Evie, people tend to be around when things are good. But God forbid it changes, they run. Ain't that the truth? Ladybug, just to remind you, 1,000 milligrams of methylfolate, B1, a day, or B complex, and double the dosage, no folic acid. Okay, I gotta remember that. Hey, Ladybug, Sarah, if you're on Instagram, make sure you hit me up, okay? I'd like to remember that. Liz, that's why I became an advocate for patients with fibro. Yep, exactly, Liz. Folic acid. Sammy works too. Bye. Hope this helps you and everyone. Thanks so much, Sarah. Oh, bummer. Okay. Well, even if you, do you have Facebook? If you go to facebook.com/fibromyalgia pain, that'll be our support group. And if you want to private message me there too, you can. But you guys, I'm going to hang it up. It's been an hour and a half. And, but thank you guys for being so patient. I know this live was a real pain in the ass. So thanks so much. And if you want more lives again, let me know. If you got more topics to talk about, just let me know. Comment them down below. But it was really nice chatting with all of you. I love reading your comments. It's always so much fun. Liz says it makes sense because I have cervical bulging. I have Twitter, not Facebook. Okay, I'm on Twitter somewhere too. Yeah, I believe I have a Twitter too. I'm not big on Twitter, but I think I do have an account. I subscribed to your special. Thank you for your time. Aw, thanks, Matthew. And congrats again. Keep hanging in there one day at a time. And I'll have to find you on Instagram. All right, good night, Lisa. Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. And I hope you all have a good night's sleep. Thanks so much for making my night better. Hey, Maggie. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just leaving now. Maya, thank you. Stephen, not a pain in the ass. It's been great. Thank you, Abby. That's good to hear, Stephen. Thank you. You guys have a good night, okay? Thanks so much again. I appreciate it. Sending a big hug your way. And I will get that video out to you soon, all right? Oh, thanks, John. All right, love yous. Mwah. We'll see you later. Now I got to figure out how the hell to get out of here. All right, bye-bye. Okay, good night. I'm seeing all the good nights. Oh, thank you guys. Don't have to thank me. I did nothing. I think it's Fibromom 11, I believe, okay? All right, guys, I'm truly out of here now. Bye-bye.